No,
bro. You said
you gotta take that whole shit out.
Story.
We can't do that, bro.
Consider it spoiled, nigga.
We cannot.
Yeah, Obi, I was
You
like,
done told me about everything I need to know now. I don't even want to.
Oh, that's fucked up. I'm like, I'm looking at him like, yo, I know you not. Y'all, good people. It is Tuesday, April 6th, and you are now tuned into the Good Company Podcast. I am live right here with the gods, Tempo and Von. I am DJ God's Prince, New Jersey, and I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
What's good, everybody? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. It's your boy Vonnie Von coming out of ATL. You know the vibes. You know the bid. Good Company. What's that?
Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy Tempo the artist, straight out of Jersey. You already know the vibes. Good Company, we in the building. Guys, was shaking. Vonnie Von, I see you. What's up with my nigga?
Ain't nothing shaking but the bacon. You feel me? All right, so it was reported that Kodak Black and his entourage were involved in a shooting that took place at a McDonald's in Tallahassee. They were saying that the shooters were following Kodak prior to the incident. He pulled up to McDonald's where security blocked off the entrance with one of the cars. That's when the shooters opened fire and one of Kodak's security guards got shot in the leg. Have you heard about the situation, gentlemen?
I did. Wait, where was that at?
McDonald's.
Tallahassee.
No, I was saying what city or state? Like
Florida.
Texas.
Tallahassee, Florida.
That's Texas, right?
Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, it's Florida. Oh, excuse me.
I thought y'all was gonna say Georgia. I was waiting for that. I don't know why. It's just stuff be happening
in Georgia, Papa.
Yeah, they. Yeah. Nah, but shit. I heard about it. Like honestly, I probably heard about it like yesterday or something like that. It was some new shit, but I was like, dang, like it's like we've been talking about stuff always happening for some reason every day. It's like stuff be playing at times for some reason. I don't know. It seemed like it, but it's probably not 8 times out of 10. But it's just like it's crazy.
I mean, it really escalated though, because it was some shit with he was saying something about Carisha. If you guys don't know who Carisha is, City Girls, Young Miami. I mean, yeah, Carisha. He was saying something about Carisha Brownlee or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it started with that, and Southside had some words for Kodak.
Yak, you still a bitch. We could bump too. I'll be back in Miami in a week. Pull up wherever we could bump. Don't bring no security. Bring your niggas. I'm gonna bring my niggas. We could bump.
Next thing you know, today, pulls up at McDonald's. His security urged him to let them go pick it up. He was like, nah, I'm about to go do it. So he hopped out the car, went in there. Shit got shot up because somebody was following him prior. Know what I mean? Prior. If that would, hey man, sometimes you just gotta be on the safe side. Know what I mean?
Right.
Why not let the security get it? Know what I mean, you already know it's hot out here. They was already being followed by a car. So the car that shot up, they was already following them. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, it could have turned out to be a whole different situation. So I mean, thankfully no one was hurt in that situation, but I mean, you just gotta stay focused, man. It's not a joke out here, man. Like for real, like it's just like that. You don't got to be guilty to get hit. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be the target to be the one that's, I mean, in the crossfire. So just be careful with that.
It's like, oh, boss. Yeah. So what I gotta say, right? I got my glasses on. I feel cool right now. Shit. I feel like I gotta say some things to y'all about Kodak Black, my brother. Yeah. So. If I was,
bro, whose man is this?
If I was Kodak, I walk in there with these on. You know what I mean? My hater blockers can't see nobody. And I just got my food and kept it moving. I think it's crazy how a situation that's so simple turns into some shit like that, but it always happens like that when there's beef involved. You know what I'm saying? Let me take the shades off now so some people can see my eyes and shit. Kodak Black, so I feel like Kodak be in the same category as like a Lil Durk in the sense of the music that he makes and how it affects people. So like people be feeling like he make that on go type of music, like he's that type of like individual. Like I'm always on go. Like we can get it popping, whatever. You know what I mean? It's on site type shit. So like they're gonna test that theory. Lil Durk, that's why his contract be getting shot up because they be trying to test that theory. Like, you gotta live that life and make the music about. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Kodak. Kodak the homie, but at the same time, like, don't think that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just gonna live this rap lifestyle and you ain't gonna go in the streets and ain't nobody gonna try to test you in the streets.
Right.
Like, just have it.
That's the energy you put out. You're gonna get that energy back. Like,
but he's also being an artist. Artists be so fucking hard headed because artists be thinking they did it already and they got it like that. And it's like, nah, because the security probably already seen them getting tailed already. And was like, yo, let me go get your shit. You know what I mean? They seen it. They peeped it. And Kodak like, nah, let me do it. And he's like, nah, bro. Biggie got hit in that passenger seat. You know what I mean? For real. Like, don't be that one. You already seen it. And then instead of him acknowledging that, like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. You're security for a reason. He got his eyes out. He watching everything. You know what I'm saying? Kodak took it amongst himself. And then he got his man's pop like that.
Facts.
It's just a straight example of, like, situation and time. You got to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention in the warning signs and shit. Somebody might be telling you something, and it's not because they trying to be annoying. It's because they trying to look out for you. That's a life lesson. I think I needed to hear that myself saying that shit, but for real. You know what I mean? Like, you got to just be on point. Like, people ain't always telling you shit because they try to come at you and attack you. They trying to tell you for your well-being. You should have just listened.
Be aware.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Yes, nothing but facts, man. So, message out there, just be safe. You know what I mean? You got to be safe out here, especially after this shit. You feel me? Because, like I said, I guess I'm not saying Southside is involved in any kind of way, but I mean, there was obviously a target. It was obviously a hit. Obviously, they're following you. You know what I mean? So, it was obviously they knew who you were, and you knew exactly what they were looking for. You know what I'm saying? So, they came to do a job. Security officer got hurt. At the end of the day, you got to understand that when it comes to the jobs that you choose, this is what comes to a certain kind of territory. So, at the end of the day, the money might be good, but just understand that you as a security guard, you actually being paid for your life, or you're being paid to put your life in front of this person's life. I mean, so I mean, the money might be worth it, but understand that when the person that you're trying to protect and trying to guard is out here, let's say like a Tekashi or something like that, his security guards must be getting paid a lot of money.
Millions.
Exactly. Now I'm saying, so that's a job that comes with risk. You feel me? It's not a one-way job, it's a two-sided job, and it's a 50% job. You know what I mean? Because you never know what you're getting. You never know who the target is going to be. You just protecting someone, but you don't know who's going to come from where or how. You know what I mean? So you got to be very vigilant with that. I mean, you got security for a reason. I would heed you. Take caution. You know what I'm saying? If you say, yo, let me do that, let them do that. That's what they pay for. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a job, everybody has a role of responsibility. So that's what it is. And
I tell you one thing, Tekashi wouldn't like me as a security guard. Him and I be arguing all the time. But like, you put stuff in that art, you do that, you handle it. Nah, bro, no, I'm not doing that, bro.
If I was Tekashi, if I was his security guard, I would have got him hit up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's a fact. I'm gonna get paid. Yeah.
I'd have to get him hit up, and then off rip he has to get DB just because he's just who he is. And then he's got to get fucking dealt with.
Speaking of that, hey, my man's like, I think he in like Puerto Rico or something. They were showing him love, whatever, all that shit. I mean, but hey,
I mean, they're gonna show love. A lot of people don't believe in that, you know what I mean, stitching in the street code and shit, because people grow out of that shit, and you know what I mean. Eventually, everybody probably will, but at the same time, it's more than just like the streets. It's a code, yo, and a lifestyle that you gotta live by, nigga. You just don't abide by none of them laws. Like, you could grow out of, you can outgrow the streets, but you can't outgrow the code. The code gonna follow you everywhere you go. Like, can't never switch up on that. He fucked that up himself.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, hey, man,
position. Then I help Tekashi, but I you ain't do it. I got you. But if he doing some crazy, like with King Von, I'm like, nah, bro. Nah. You handle that, bro.
Security's probably looking at him while he was making a post. Security probably looking at this nigga all crazy, like, really? Like, right. Like you said you gonna piss on who, Grave? Security over there, because they're the ones that got to deal with this shit. Like, oh, right. Man, over there, like, they're like, dang,
bro, this thing gonna get his kid, bro.
Oh man, that's funny as hell, man. But it's not funny. This is real life. Y'all be cautious and y'all be careful out here.
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, just want to give a special shout out to everyone who took part in the Stop Asian Hate March at NYC. Rihanna amongst them.
No, I have nails.
Oh, okay.
That's you? She was undercover in the streets alongside her Asian assistant, showing her support for the movement. So shout out to her and everyone else who took place in this march. All right, so after that, we're gonna get to a question of the day. Real quick, gentlemen. I got a real quick question I want to ask you guys. I want you guys to listen closely. Take heed before you reply and answer. You know what I mean? So real quick, if you had $1 million and only 1 year to invest and build a record label from scratch, but had to choose someone from within the industry to take the lead position on the project, who would you choose?
Rick Ross.
So that was pretty fast. But let me just, for the viewers out there so they understand the question a little bit more. Basically, you got 1 year and $1 million. Within that 1 year, you got $1 million and you have one person in the industry right now to put as the leader of all your projects to oversee everything and make that $1 million profit. Now I'm saying, so you have 1 year to do that, and you have one person that you could choose in the industry to make $1 million. Mind you, a record label is going to cost you way more than $1 million to really not. I mean, you got to pay the artist, mind you, the expenses you got to pay and everything. So you only got $1 million. You only got one artist or one industry head right now that you can put in there for 1 year. They only have a year to make something come from that $1 million. Who are you going to get to put in that position to make that?
See, you got me thinking like somebody. I thought you were saying like somebody to help you build that.
No, I'm talking about in the music industry. They have to be in the music industry now. It could be an artist or exec, anybody. I know you said Rick Ross, but go ahead.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Okay. Drake. Jay-Z can make water turn into gold. Drake is good, but I'm talking you got $1 million and you got to stretch that shit. Who has the best entrepreneurial mind? He's a Forbes list. Jay-Z been making money since money was money without even having to put a lyric on the song. Like, you got to think about who already is making it flow. Like, he making it pop. It's either, for me, it'd be either Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, or 50. It's one of them three. But Jay-Z would be probably.
But look, but there's really no wrong answer. I mean, there is a wrong answer if it's like you say, "Oh, Soulja Boy," because you're not getting that. You definitely just lost it. Unless you go viral or something, you definitely lost your money.
Hey, but I ain't say it.
Hey, shout out to Big Draco though, man. You already know this shit, man. Hold it down.
It's all good. I vibe with Orton, but I saw you on live early with Ray J. You feel me? I rock with you. I'm saying.
I don't even know. He was on live with Ray J.
Yeah, they was giving away PS5s, the Raycon earbuds, all that stuff. Because Raycon, his business went up.
Shout out to Ray J and the Raycons, because he been doing this shit for years, and I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit been paying off. Like on the low, that shit is really making some bread on the low. From the market I've been seeing anyway, that shit been moving. You feel me? So
he's selling out now.
He sold over 1.2 mil, $1 billion, or some junk like that. Like, it's crazy. Like, he
man. Yeah. And that's the overall goal, though. Just understand that music is something, but you're not gonna be hot forever, and the music is not gonna last forever. You can make a classic, get your real. They got people that makes like I believe Riding Dirty. I believe that he's still making money off that shit, just off ringtone, other shit. You know what I mean? So certain songs and certain shit that possible like during shit, like he'd make money for the rest of his life anyway. He was good. He just making more money on top of that. But understand that the overall goal is to make money when you don't got to work for it. You know what I'm saying? You want to make money while you sleep. So you want to make passive income. You want to be making money while you're not working. That's the overall goal. So while you're an artist doing all this shit, understand that you got the money today. It's good to splurge and spend money here, but put that money into something that's going to end up giving you more money. Now, it's about the residual. You want that shit to keep coming over and over. And you don't want just one. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask a true or false question. I was gonna say, do you think that rappers, artists in the industry make more money now or back in the ringtone / mixtape era? I personally think the mixtape / ringtone era is more.
Yeah, popular. Definitely. At the end of the day, I look at it. Everything is really, the industry has been watered down. Like it's not the same industry we've been in. Where it's easier to get a deal, but the deals that you're getting is really not as much as used to be. Like the kind of shit that you're getting now. It's like, like anybody could really it's not really as in depth as it was. You feel me? Like, so the amount of work that you used to put in, everybody putting in work, everybody putting in these videos and everything, it's not the same because anybody can really be an artist now. Anybody can really get famous off their whatever it is. It's all about your bag nowadays. So at the end of the day, the people that are joining the industry are not getting the same deals as it was before. It's not the same kind of shit that's getting put into it like it was before. Feel me? That's how I feel about the whole entire situation. Period. You know what I mean? Like, I believe that it was way more money, it was way more opportunities, and it's so watered down. It was like, so much people that you don't even need to be seeing. So it's like people that back in my day, it was like Lil Wayne. It's common people that you always T.I. I mean, these people was at forefront of everything. Now you just hear about somebody's name today, then you don't know who the fuck they is. You just hear about it. Next you know, they start buzzing somewhere. They don't even know who the fuck it is. Next you know, a year from now, you know who the person is. 2 years from now, it's really a watered down process. I mean, it's not really
it pisses me off. It pisses me off. It makes me really angry because, like, I feel like nowadays it's more based on your numbers and how you look on camera,
right?
Than what you actually fucking put on a record, bro. Like, there used to be days where you could make a mixtape and you burn a bunch of CDs and you can go out in the street and you can sell the mixtapes. You know what I mean? You can make your bread back. You can't. Niggas won't even buy a 99-cent single on iTunes, but they're supposed to be your home. Right. You can go to the hood. But CD with some mixtapes you just burned that your new single don't even matter how it sounds, but just because they support real music, they go and spend $5 to buy your mixtape, even if they toss that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's the word of mouth. Like, that don't happen no more. You can't just share your link with somebody. Mad times they be like, man, they got so many DMs, they just ignore your link. They don't even listen to your music. Like, what happened to them days of mixtape eras where you can just go and hand out your shit? You know what I'm saying? Somebody, like, I know DJ Gaza got a new single out. Ain't nobody heard that shit yet, but I heard that shit. Like, he about to go and sell that shit. You know what I mean? $5 a single. So.
Right. So yeah, it's just a whole different shit, man. Just the way, even the streaming game has changed everything about. Now, I mean, nowadays, even if you had like a CD store, like you hardly even see CD stores that really just dedicated to really selling CDs or anything like that. Like they used to sell CDs and shit like that. I mean, so everything has changed because this whole streaming shit has changed everything. It's not even about album sales; it's all about stream numbers now. Know what I mean? So it's not even about literally how many records you sell. It's all about literally a certain amount of streams equal to certain whatever, which is bullshit. I could sit at my own house and fucking, know what I mean, fucking get them numbers up. When niggas used to really go out there and put money up, like boom, let me get the CD. Actually pay, like feel me, like it's just like that. But now it's all about the views. Know what I mean, like I don't know, but it is what it is, man. It's just a whole different life and day era that we living in nowadays. Know what I mean, but you'll have to this next segment with my boy Von the guy, man.
You did.
My boy Von about to take it over from the top. What's going on, Von?
So it's good. This is stated as a fact. I'm gonna just name one fact of the day for right now. Shout out to my boy Soulja Boy, doing numbers on TikTok. His song "Make It Clap." I don't know if y'all heard it. I haven't heard it. I heard a little bit, but he has a dance to it and everything. Everybody's vibing with it on TikTok. So he seemed to be trending at #1 on TikTok with the song. I think last time I checked, it was like over like 300,000 to 800,000, something like that. But he's up there on the charts. So like shout out to him. I guess he's back on the map. Well, he's been back, but it's like with his songs. That's another thing. TikTok helps with people's songs getting on the charts for some reason. Like artists like Cardi B, Megan. Like I've seen how people on TikTok they tap in, and that also helps their numbers go up. Like not only that, like with the whole social media platform, it helps them get their numbers increase. So it's like we said before, technology and the media platform plays a role in the music industry. So, but definitely shout out to Soulja Boy. Also shout out to King Kong versus Godzilla. If y'all haven't watched the movie, make sure y'all tap in. That movie is good. Have I fell asleep in the middle of it? Yes. But I woke up and I still tapped in to see them battle. I ain't gonna say what happened towards the end because some happened where they had a, you feel me?
No spoilers here. No spoilers here.
Well, what happened was, you feel me? It was like this. I fell asleep, woke up, it was towards the end. So technically I seen the whole movie. I just fell asleep in the middle. When you see the middle, it's like nothing really happening. So that's like your break. That's like your 5 to 10 minute lunch break. And then you gotta get back in to know what's going on. You feel me? So that's what happened. But at the end of the day, the movie was all right. It was good. It was Gucci.
All right, so before we get to this next segment, I just want to say this podcast is brought to you and powered by Good Company Multimedia. For those who don't know what or who Good Company are, we are a multimedia outlet. Whether you need the radio play, the live artist interviews, the blog placements, the playlisting, the listening sessions, the BET jams, the radio commercials, whatever you need in this industry, we got you covered right here at the #1 Good Company. Make sure to follow us on YouTube at The Official Good Company and on all other social media platforms at the #1 Good Company. That's the #1 Good Company. Thank you very much. All right, back to our regular scheduled programming. We're going to hit Tempo up with his portion of the day. Everybody get ready, be prepared. Let's get it shaking, baby.
Yo. But first and foremost, before I do anything, I want to shout out Swiss Beats and Timbo. and the whole versus vibe. Yo, the Isley Brothers, and Earth, Wind, and Fire versus was fire. That shit just brought me back to a different time in my life. You know what I'm saying? Shit was lit. So shouts to them because they had me put the wine on and the candles, and I was living. You know what I'm saying? You know the shit. The fall in love with you. You know what I'm talking about? You know how it is. You know, right?
Not Steve Harvey, because Steve Harvey was getting jiggy in that bitch.
That shit made me want to eat some crostinis. You feel me? It should really have me feeling Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Ain't no place I'd rather be with you. Yeah, he said, ooh, yeah. Yeah, you know this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but for real, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, we needed to get it together, y'all. Like, you know, lately I've been seeing a lot of people, artists, and you know, everybody, people are like, you know what I'm saying, just monetizing their value and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or allowing people to monetize their value. Like, yo, don't let nobody put a limit, put a price, put a standard on your value, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what you're worth. You know what I'm saying? People that know you know what you're worth. Know the amount of time and amount of work and the amount of effort you put towards the things that you strive for. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know you great. You don't need the next man to tell you great. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go to work and look to approve from people. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you know you great, you just continue to be great, and you just gonna shine, and people just gonna see that shit. Like, don't ever let nobody be like, yeah, man, you can't, what? Are you not good at? Nah, that shit don't work. That's not work. And stop beating yourself up over it. You know what I'm saying? Artists, producers, you know what I'm saying? Like, friends, good people, all of y'all. Like, don't let nobody ever tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, where you could go or how you are supposed to do something or how you're supposed to operate. You're like, you're valuable for the reasons that you're valuable for. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has that one thing that they contribute to the society that makes them great. So like, can't nobody ever tell you what you can and can't do or what you are and are not good at, because you're better at something than somebody else is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has that one thing that they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have a chef talk to a server. Like, he don't know how to cook food, he just know how to serve it. But he's great at serving his food, and that chef is good at cooking his food. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell them shit because they both are great at what they do in their own way. So like, you know, I just see a lot of that. You know what I mean? I see a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, combating with each other over things that they really can't control. Because at the same time, like, no two people are the same. Don't ever let nobody tell you that, you know what I mean, or make you feel any less than what or who you are, you know, or what your value is. Or that, but that's really just how I feel about it. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
I agree with that.
That's facts, man.
I mean, do y'all not see that? Do y'all not see like on an average day, how many times do you have somebody that you know or that you just see that? You know what I mean? You'd be like, damn, why are you beating yourself up for? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody told them that they wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Or like constantly overthinking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it was good the first time, don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've seen it, but I've like recently I've just been, I ain't gonna lie, I've just been in a space where I'm on focus mode. So it's like I don't really interact with too much people today unless it's about business or, I mean, a podcast or what the fuck we doing, but I don't really interact unless because if I don't need to, I feel like my energy got to be protected, right? Especially nowadays. And I mean, I feel like I got to stay focused, and my energy I got to protect my energy from, I mean, because I'm not trying to have somebody else fuck up my day, whatever's going on. So I stay focused on what I'm doing. I understand how people are. This is just life. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you know who you are. Embrace that and be yourself. You know what I mean? So that's all it's about at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Nobody knows who you are, but you do. Embrace who you are. Embrace what you could do. Nobody can never tell you you are this when you know who you are, because you are you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm getting to one more topic, and then it's gonna be real quick. I just want to know if y'all heard about this real quick. So there's been recent reports that they found a new COVID-19 strain in California, which they're calling the double mutant. Have you guys heard anything about this COVID-19 strain in California? New? No.
Well, you saying California?
Yeah, it's been found in California. It originated in India. Know what I mean? And now it's in America. Of course, everything travels. Know what I mean? Like, everybody's just be on the other side of the world. Next thing you know, it's here. So, what do you think
that's
about
some
that?
weed, low-key.
Huh?
I feel like that's some weed, low-key, like some killer.
Some weed?
Yeah.
Double mutant?
The double mutant, that double mutant, that's that killer.
Should make you deaf, nigga.
Yeah,
Deaf, nigga. That shit gonna make you
like,
deaf.
I ain't gonna hear shit.
You can't hear shit for an hour, nigga. What? That's what that shit gonna do. You gonna grow an extra arm, nigga. Like what?
What?
Crazy.
That means
Don't worry about it.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
So what's gonna happen? No, man, you just gonna grow extra leg. Ain't shit about what, nigga? I'm gonna grow extra what, nigga? That's what that sound like to me.
So
I'm no thriller, killer, salmonella. I just need some regular wheat.
Puffing on that mutant pack, nigga.
How would the vaccine play a role?
How would the vaccine work?
Play a role with that new strand?
They said that so far it hasn't they're not sure if it works 100% or if it even makes a difference. That's what they're saying. I mean, so I guess this is a story that's just developing, but I want to put it out there so whoever's watching this has the idea.
Has anybody even gotten it yet?
If you haven't heard of it, you heard it here first. Double mutant. Pay attention to that. COVID-19 news. And now we're on to the next one. Okay. All right. So unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for today. I just want to thank everybody for tuning into the Comedy Podcast. Know what I'm saying? And we really appreciate your continued support on a daily basis. Know what I mean? Monday through Thursday, you guys are tapping in, you guys are tuning in, and we appreciate that. I mean, we really appreciate y'all because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be doing this. Know what I mean? And the way that y'all be tuning in makes us want to do it more. Know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna keep doing. All right, but let's not forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Stay up to date with the latest and greatest hip hop news. We'll be back live and direct for your viewing pleasure tomorrow, talking about Wednesday. So make sure you tune into that. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms at the number one good company. Any part words, gentlemen?
Yeah, so always stay protected because there's crazy people out here. Don't be a Kodak or a security guard or anybody else. Stay protected. We're a Trojan. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, just all I gotta say is be your brother's keeper. You know what I'm saying? You was born here. You know what I'm saying? You was born alone, but a long life, like you make friends. You know what I'm saying? Protect your friends, protect your energy, protect your friends' energy, protect your family. You know what I'm saying? Protect each other. Like you know what I'm saying? You got one life to live, and you only got one chance to make an impression on people. So like, you know what I'm saying? Protect that good energy. You can always keep good company.
That's facts, man. That's facts. Now, I mean, and one more thing before we get out of here: blood isn't always thicker than water. I mean, like Tempo said, you only got one life to live, so live it to be happy. Just because they're your family doesn't mean that they're your blood. I mean, or just because they're blood don't mean that's your family. I mean to say. I mean, just because you got the blood running through doesn't mean because everybody's not on the same terms. But embrace those that embrace you, love those that love you, and love those that don't even like you. I mean, because that's going to only make you better at the end of the day. It's going to keep your energy up, keep your positivity up. Just because you don't like me don't mean that I got to be over here like, oh, I don't like you either. Like, you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, bro, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I woke up in the grace of God. Know what I mean? Yeah. So that's just how it is at the end of the day. So everybody have a great night. Take care. And we are good company. And we are out. Take off.